In this demo, we are going to create a small application using Azure Cosmos DB Client Library version 3. Then we are going to use this application to interact with our Cosmos DB SQL API. In this demo, we are going to use Azure Cosmos DB SDK to work with the data in our Azure Cosmos DB database. I have created a small application which is going to connect to Azure Cosmos DB and read the products we just imported. Before doing so, we need to go ahead and install a NuGet package. So let's right-click on my project name and click on Manage NuGet Packages. And let's search for Microsoft Azure Cosmos. So you want to make sure you are installing the version greater than 3. So we are not going with the second option in this list. And I'm going to choose Microsoft Azure Cosmos. And as you can see, the version is 3.1.1. If I click on that and scroll down, you see that this NuGet package is targeting .NET Standard. So this is the one we want. Scroll up and click on Install. Accept. And looks like my package is installed. Let's go ahead and check it out. Click on the program file. And I already included the using statement to import this library into my code. So I should be able to get a clean build now. Right-click on the project name and rebuild. And I got a clean build. Now let's go ahead and complete the rest of the code. So first thing I need to do is create a Cosmos Client object. And then using the Cosmos Client object, I'm going to create a Cosmos Database object and access the container I need inside this database. So first, let's go ahead and get the connection string which we need to pass to this Cosmos Client. So I am in the Azure portal. Simply scroll down, click on Keys, and I'm going to get the primary or secondary connection string. Let's go back to Visual Studio and paste it in. And by the way, I am going to delete this Cosmos DB instance right after this demo. So please create your own version and use it in this code. In the next step, I need to pass the name of the database I'm trying to connect to. So let's go back to Cosmos DB, click on Data Explorer, and let's grab the name of the database. Moving back to Visual Studio, paste it in, and the name of the container was products. So now I am ready to specify my SQL query. In this case, I am looking for products with the color of red. And as you can see, I just pasted in the query. And the rest of the code should be fine now. Let's save and run the code. First of all, right-click on the project name and make sure we get a clean build. Click on Rebuild, and we got a clean build. Let's put a breakpoint and run the code. So we are going to go through this code step by step. So in this step, we are creating a Cosmos Client object by passing the Azure Cosmos DB connection string. And that worked. In this step, we are getting a reference to the database within this Cosmos DB account. In our case, the database name is Destination DB01. Let's click on that. Looks like we got a reference to our database now. In the next step, I'm getting a reference to my collection within this database. Now defining my query, and the next two lines are specific to Azure Cosmos DB SDK. So in this step, I need to pass my query to a constructor of a query definition object and create a query result iterator from this query definition. So now everything is ready to go ahead and fetch the data back. I just created an empty list of the product objects I am going to fetch. And if I go back to the product class, you see that I don't need to specify all the fields in the collection. In my case, I'm fetching product ID, name, product number, and our nested document, which was category. And as you see, I have created a class for category with a property of category ID. So the nested data will be deserialized into this hierarchy. So let's go back. So now I created an empty list of the products I'm going to get back. And here we simply have a loop. So as long as we have data to fetch, it is going to fetch the data, add them to the result list, and also put the product number into the console. So let's run that. So if I open the console, you see that all the product numbers I fetched are printed into the console. I can also go ahead and take a look at the fetched objects. Just hover over red products and you can see I have 38 products back. I can go ahead and examine these products one by one. The nested category object is also populated for me automatically. So you can go ahead and use the same SDK to insert and update data in Cosmos DB. And this concludes our demo. Thanks very much.